Life can change in split seconds. For me, it can be the difference between winning and losing. For Diane Morgan-Hill, a split second changed her life forever.
I was 29, I'd just started my own company. I was managing director of a press and international PR company for television clients. On that fateful day, the 9th of August, I was headed off as usual for the station, got on the train. I knew the train was going to move off, but I knew that I would have to wait a good hour possibly for the next one. The train door was already open, so I opened a bit more, stood on the running board, and the train just sort of pulled off at high speed, and I slipped down between the train and the platform, and the train just wasn't stopping. It just carried on, and then there was a momentary blackout, and then when I came to, as it were, my face was lying, I was face down in the track, my legs were behind me. I didn't realise, but the train was on my left leg, and I saw this right leg lying away from my body, just sort of barely attached. It's a lifelong relationship with rehabilitation. The only comment I would have was with regards, I suppose, on the mental health side of things. There was no point in giving people the equipment, you know, the wheelchairs, the incredible prosthetics, if the person does not have the will. They still have an excellent counsellor at Queen Mary's Roehampton, for example. I believe she's only there 2 days a week. Now, I can see, and a lot of the physios who work with the newest amputees, as it were, to get them back walking or using a wheelchair correctly, etc. They could very possibly do with, you know, a full-time counsellor, as I had done, because there's so much to take. It's a very complex situation that you're in, and it's like a permanent bereavement. They were desperately trying to find me a ground floor, very small flat, near to my work. It did take many, many months, but eventually one did come through. And then the occupational therapist from Queen Mary's came to see that it was all okay and adapted for my wheelchair needs. I work as a freelance journalist now, and I edit the charity magazine. Yes, and I do a lot of writing, I do a lot of socialising, got a lot of lovely friends, and I love working as well. I do love working.
I found Diana really, really inspiring because despite her disability, she's achieved so many things.